Hello everybody. Today I'm doing a workout because I might be going to a buffet later, and it's kind of my tradition that if I go to a buffet, I do a big workout so that I don't feel guilty later for eating all this food. So it has been confirmed I am going to a buffet at Casino Rama.
The guy who killed someone in Sutton.
Oh yeah?
He laid across the
He's that one that stabbed me.
Oh yeah, and then
yeah,
he killed himself here?
Yeah.
Sounds like
Oh wow. Who did he murder?
A girl, and she went to pick up her paycheck and he strangled her.
Just for the money?
No,
I don't know. Not for the money.
Oh, for the hell of it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he had her in that house for quite a few hours.
I just don't understand how he got her to the point of drowning her.
Well, I was never disposed to me. I found her in the tub. They found her in the bathtub. So they said he had her in that house for maybe 3 or 4 hours, toying with her. And I know what he's like because I know what he was like in the truck with me that day. It was so scary. Oh, lay down on the railroad track. Is that what he did?
Yeah.
And let the train run over him.
Yeah, I ran over his legs.
Oh. No, and then what?
I guess
He
he's
bled out.
Well, he
Yeah.
must have bled out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it would be by that time 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
I thought he murdered somebody years ago.
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
Foster's,
Yeah, she was.
you know, the hockey announcer.
Yeah,
What's his
Foster Hewitt's
Hewitt,
granddaughter.
yeah.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Well, what I think he did is that he put a whole bunch of prescription pills in her tea. Because he used to tell me how he was always making tea for her. And of course, I never really listened to all that until after he stabbed me.
Right.
Then I started thinking, eventually he killed her. Because 6 years after that Healy girl died, then it was he attacked me. And then it was 6 years after that he killed Brenda Healy. So it seemed like he was a 6-year repeater. I was starting to get vibes about him. That he was scaring me.
What kind of a knife did he use?
It was well, I didn't find out till court what it was, but it was a dagger, and it's sharp on both sides. So it's a 6-inch. They called it a dagger. A dagger is a knife that's sharp on both sides. Because I remember I nearly knocked the knife out of his hand, and it cut me. I still have a scar on my finger. And I thought, oh, he's not really. This is how denial comes in, right? He's not really trying to kill me because he's got the knife the wrong side up.
The time you had the buffet wasn't good.
No, never. not this.
It's never. You've had it a few times.
Every month.
Oh, really? Every month you've had it?
For 2 years.
Oh, really? Right off the bat, I had high hopes for this buffet. Number one, you walk in, it's super clean. Number two, it's big. There was a lot of variety. There were actually a lot of people in there too. It was busy for a Tuesday. And finally, I was just starving. I had high hopes for this place because it was 5 p.m. and I still hadn't eaten anything. So here I am starting with a plate of vegetables. I always start a buffet with a plate of vegetables. Then I do soup and seafood. Then I do a plate of meat. Then I finish with carbs and dessert. That's how I usually do it. That's how I like to do it. But this plate right here, the vegetables at this buffet, they get an old, stale, chocolate-covered zero. It was horrible. There was like one good thing on this plate. It's like they poked every vegetable with a syringe and extracted all the flavor from it. Nothing on this plate had flavor. It was disgusting. You know, going out to eat is like going on a date, okay? That's how I see it. It's just like going on a date. And this plate of food had no personality. So I'm on plate 2, the seafood plate, and I started off with some oyster mushrooms here. And in the buffet, there was a swarm of Chinese getting at these oyster mushrooms. And whenever you see the Chinese in a buffet, pay attention because they're very smart. They know how to eat a buffet. They go in, they find the best value, they find the best things, and they just get a whole bunch of it. They're very smart. So always pay attention. And so I got those oyster mushrooms. I don't know what they were doing because these oyster mushrooms had zero flavor. I think they thought it was going to taste good. It looked like it was going to taste good. It was awful. This plate consisted of haddock, tasteless, flavorless haddock. It consisted of fish balls that springed in your mouth, and you know, it was like eating a bouncy ball that went bing 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 bong bing bing bong in your mouth, and it was disgusting. There was some you know, the shrimp actually that I'm eating here was probably the best thing in the whole buffet. You can't go wrong with shrimp. And as if you've seen there, I put the tails. If you put the tails on the ends of your finger, that's a little trick. You can turn them into long nails, and you can go to a fashion show if you'd like. I used to do that a lot. So here I'm trying some soup. It was horrendous. Okay, what were they thinking? Oh, and here, that was just a quick clip of an old lady. She was using her walker to push her food around. I thought that was kind of sad and a little funny too. I don't know why. So here I'm on to a meat plate, and okay, the theme of this plate was dry. Okay, dry, and I'm going to use dry as an acronym. The D stands for dead, the R stands for rewind, let's do it again, and the Y stands for why did you cook this? Okay, it was horrible. There was some Indian food here too, and I got like a butter chicken. It was the worst butter chicken I've ever had in my entire existence as a human being. Okay, it was horrible. Like I feel like embarrassed because I'm pretty sure white people were running this buffet, and the Asians going in here, they were trying some of this, like that's like a Asian I don't know, General Tao chicken or something like that. I feel embarrassed because these people, like Indian people and all these different people are coming in and they're trying, and trying this food, and it's just like a mockery of their food. It's disgusting. Uh, like, I had a piece of pork there. It was 90% fat. Okay, and here, this is my fourth plate here, and this is just ridiculous. Okay, so they had a Mexican station, and what they did was they cooked like a normal chili, like a chili out of a can. Like it was not taco meat, and they wanted you to put like a white person's chili with kidney beans and all these things into your taco, and it just did not work. I don't know what they were thinking. Why didn't they make like taco meat at least? That would have been easier too. But yeah, no, like, I mean, this is like the painful point of the buffet. There's always a point in the buffet where you're starting to get full and you're pushing yourself and you're saying, how much more can I eat? How many more plates can I eat? It's really a mental game here, and you have to do a lot of positive self-talk. You know, you're eating pierogies, you're eating every nationality's food, and you're just shoveling it in, and it's really a competition with yourself. It's fun to go to a buffet with someone else, because then, you know, you can kind of play the game of who can eat more. You know, yeah, it's an unhealthy thing to do, but it's also the thing that I love to do. It's really fun. That pizza slice that I had was, again, like, for most, every time you go to a buffet, I've noticed, the pizza's horrible. Okay, this one is no exception. The pizza was terrible too. It tasted like it was out of a box, really. Oh, this one's really good.
Yeah? Sorbet.
The apple one.
Oh, an
That's
apple.
really good. I've never had that before. Oh, I ate it all.
It's okay. That is good. You can eat it off the shrimp.
This one's good too. There's some sticky toffee.
Yeah, I like that one. That one? Yeah. That wasn't
That's
bad.
really good. Yeah.
That's why it seemed to be more devoured.
Yeah.
And people like
bread
their
pudding?
bread pudding too, but I don't find it. I taste it much better. Yeah. Like homemade, I bet you. Some
No.
person or something.
This chocolate. I tried so many different things. It was all shit. It's because there's not enough competition, I think, around here. So you go to a place like Vegas, there's so much competition. They're competing to be number one, or to at least be good enough so that they don't close. Here, I think this is the only buffet in the whole area, so I don't know. I just think they're like, yeah, just deal with it. You know, I think they know it's shit too. Taken a few days to reflect, and this buffet is getting a 1 out of 10. The dessert saved the buffet. The dessert was actually good. The toffee stuff they had was good. The dessert was okay, but overall, horrible buffet. I want to save you from going there. Do not go there, please.